So the episode opens and we're waiting for Our Lady of OnlyFans to have her court date. Oh, and she been fighting with her fiance too, so we don't know how the engagement's going. You don't need that fool. Oh, God. I thought this was loving hip hop, not growing up hip hop. Trick, don't nobody want to hear your son, because if he had some talent, he would have been out there. But now Nori stops by and he says, well, I'm trying to have my wife have another baby since I could be at home for this one. Boy, if you don't sit your 50-year-old self down, I'm sick of these men 50s finally being like, oh, I think I want to actually be present for a child. You better be grateful for the grown ones you got and stick to the grandkids you're about to get used to. Trina, why you out here proving Kaya right, falling out on elevators? So Trina's got verses going on, but her boyfriend thinks she's neglecting her health. I hope the heifer okay. I know she went on and did verses, but wasn't nobody paying attention to it. Oh, Lord. So now we've got the high emotional couple, Ace and his wife, and they're going to over-explain their relationship issues when we know it's all from the mama-in-law and he just won't check her. Best fiends and fast forward. I think I'ma just keep skipping their little storyline. They don't even interact with nobody on the cast. They're just here for the cerebral effect and to give some people new vocabulary words. Oh, Jesus. But now we got Nori and his nagger. And she's like, oh, I've got some new shirts for the juice bar. That ain't open yet? Get the crap popular before you start trying to sell some merch. But now he gonna beg for another baby and she gonna say, oh, I think this is a way for you to control me. Girl, he ain't thinking about you. He just wanna be able to relive his early years. It's a midlife crisis, T. So Trina's overworking herself because of her mother's passing, which I can understand. But she don't like the other side of her family, which is apparently also Bobby Light's side of the family, which I guess is why she treats him like crap. And Bobby trying to get his pappy out of prison, and he can't tell Trina because she gonna be pissed. Bussy Lights did not just say Cousin Snoop came to me because he knows I'm the breadwinner of the family. How many subscribers do you have to your OnlyFans? 6 or 8? Don't nobody want to see that blown out balloon knot. So we got Nori and his friends from the podcast hanging out at a whiskey tasting, and he tell them, my wife getting her business going, but I want another baby. And they're like, what? At 60? So Nori says, maybe I'll take my wife's advice and start dealing with the children I already have, because they still have basketball practice and meals to eat and things to do. So rather than focusing all on a new baby, maybe I should pay attention to the kids I got. Imagine that. Now, how did this turn into a Nori no drink challenge? Because you drink at work, so I don't think you drink that much at home. You don't seem like a toppling over alcoholic. So how did this turn into that? Child, they just looking for a plot line anywhere they could find one. Oh, Lord, they giving Bobby Light more camera time? So now we gotta have this emotional letter from his pappy? Child, best fiends. So Bobby dad accept him for the sissy he is, and that's good to hear. But also, is it cause you need a lawyer and he's got that OnlyFans money? However, across town, we have the First Lady of OnlyFans and her man going to meet their marriage counselor. Since things have been rocky. So the session starts off real good, talking about our relationship with God and what he appreciates most about Suki. I could not remember her name for the life of me. I kept wanting to call her Shekinah, but I was like, nope, that's that blueberry girl. Suki's like, oh, wait, you appreciate me, but you called me a hoe in the car. And before you get disrespectful, remember, you asked to marry me. I didn't ask to marry you. Well, tell me, what makes you lose trust with one another? He has the deepest voice. And she said, well, tell him about the massage parlors. Okay, so he already cheating and using your money to do it? He could find a free hussy. Well, Suki, you sound kind of bitter, and that's gonna hurt you more than the other person, so where do we go from here? Suki sounds hurt, but also you putting up with the bull, like, if he's been going to massage parlors and if looking at porn is an issue for you, then why haven't you dealt with that before now where it's at the blow-up stage? You let shit go and you think shit's cute and you probably give him money to go to the massage parlor, but now it's an issue. You talk out of both sides of your face, heifer. I hadn't seen it. And now she says, I never wanted to get married to him. Now you've been singing his praises. He's been the love of your life. And now you don't want to get married to him because he cheating, he lazy, he this and he that. Well, then don't marry him. But I'd like to end the segment with a prayer. Thank you, Lord, for this session where these two were able to argue and embarrass themselves for a Monas God Young Chicken Gift Card. All right, well, let's get to the next episode. Actually, let's head over to last week's Black Ink Crew. We've got catching up to do. Start the episode with the 4 pout. Oh, who told him to do that? Production is mean, man. Production is mean. So we open with Rai confronting his ex-best friend about bumping Bussy with his baby mama. Ryan seems like he don't want to be friends with this guy no more. And he's like, look, I was messed up. I was a little nutty boo, what have you. But I honestly think you've also realized you don't want to be his friend. And that's why you low-key bump uglies with the baby mama. That's why you keep saying, I'm not here to mend a relationship. Like, you don't even miss him. So I see a little neurosis. That's what I'll call it, some neurosis. Because I don't have a license to diagnose. But you seem like a narcissist to me. I ain't diagnosing. I'm just saying what it looks like to me. A little sociopathic to me. Just to me. What do you see? Miss Kitty is rebranding Second City Inc. to come back bigger and better than ever. Y'all were barely here the first time. And what is your brand other than, well, we the offshoot of 9 Mag? What is your brand? Y'all don't even have half the cash you had last season. Okay, so we got Miss Kitty trying to get some artists up in the shop and we gonna bring Drea back. Is she still with that other guy? Drea's like, I don't know if I want to come back and work with you. I brought up the fact that my license could get suspended because you ain't get your license right and you called me everything but a child of God. Drea acting like she can play hardball. Girl, you know you want to be back on the show. Now we're over at 4's, and I don't know how he got this girl pregnant in the anus, but he is tired of her. He is tired of her. He don't want to end up in Don and Ashley's life, but ooh, he wants to be free for Bussy. Oh Lord, this heifer said we're far beyond a situationship. We're very much together. No, you ain't. Child, you was together as far as ass cheeks in that video, and they were spread wide as all outside. Yeah, you're in an eccentric and unorthodox relationship because you're dating a bisexual. So now we get to arguing. Well, all our problems are coming from you. You came home at 3 a.m. Yeah, because he wanted some dick. Girl, you better get with the program. He's like, I've never had a curfew. I'm at the studio. You thought you was getting yourself a child support baby from a 7th season in Reality Star where you know he actually getting a little something. And you said, please, Bussy or pussy, I'ma get my coin. But now you've got to deal with Moody 4. I wouldn't want to. That's as bad as cheating Don. At least Don will cheat, but he'll come home with a smile on his face and eat your pussy. 4 don't want nobody's puss. I feel like Nina's forgotten what it's like to be an artist. It takes time. You can't rush greatness. We talk about you, not greatness. We ain't talking about Adele. We talk about you. Please, London on the track left you with a wet bus and no music. You was running up behind him like, you were safari to his Nikki. And now you out here just wasting studio time. You need to be like your brother and go on and open a gym or something. I don't know what you could open. Maybe an anal toys line. She's like, oh, you going out and having fun, though. What about when you at the bar? He's like, I'm a grown man. I can go. He does not want you, girl. He does not want a relationship. Now, he's happy that he's gone on and had a child as a sissy. He's like, ooh, I save hundreds of thousands of dollars with, if I was with a man, it would cost a lot more. Now he just has to worry about child support. But girl, I need you to get a clue. He don't care about you. He gives me a 70-30 bisexual. 30% of the time he could be, with a woman. But man, that 70%, It's gonna show up. Who told him to put in these Coolio braids? This is not the look. I mean, the way he's talking to her, it's a process for me too, bro. He's so used to arguing with the man. And I can see him saying that to another sissy. It's a process for me to come out too, bro. You know I'm on TV. The same sissy that put that video out. Of him getting that leg up. That leg was up and away from the face. I mean, ladies of the chat, my biffers. Do guys call you bro in an argument? Really, bro? It's a process for me too, bro. I mean, just that bro, like he kept calling her bro too. That's when we get masculine. I can't. Because I'm like, I've heard that bro. I've heard it. I've heard it in a gay bar. It's like, oh girl, when the bottom says bro, he is pissed. And then he said, I only knew so much about Nina before we got pregnant. Child, you might have got roofied. Because it's just so hard for me to see him willfully wooing a woman. I mean, I know it can happen, but I gotta squint. I'm lonely as hell. You're lonely because you're dating a sissy. Now, if you wanted him to be your gay BFF, he could fulfill that role. But honey, you trying to get him in that hole, and it ain't happening, Captain. You could tell they ain't bumped pussy in a while. But she gonna say, can you cut the cameras? He said, they are not gonna cut the cameras. You're being pimped by VH1. You feel like you're going through it by yourself because you got pregnant with a one-night stand. And, you know, he was like, okay, I'm gonna be there for you somewhat, but honey, this ain't your husband. You are not married. You are not together. You can pretend to be booed up all you want, but you ain't, girl. You ain't. He wants bussy, not pussy. You picked the wrong one. Meanwhile, across town with Rai Rai and his cornrows. Now, Rai Rai, don't tell Ford not to make your mistake of not paying attention to Rachel, because you actually wanted Rachel. He don't want this heifer. He got to let her know, look, we gonna co-parent, but it's co-parent. Like, ain't no more romance. We on the friendship tip. We're cordial. Well, that's what y'all gonna be when she realizes you don't want her. Cordial. And Don gonna say, I think we should throw you a bachelor party. You just want an excuse to put your face in a stripper's butt. So he tell Don and Four things went okay with Anthony, and they're like, yeah, we were friends with him too, but we gonna ride with you. Awkward position, my butt, you sided with your paychecks. So Kitty calls Charmaine to let her know she trying to hire some artists. Charmaine said, hold up, I'ma pick the people who gonna work for me. Slow your roll, heifer. She said after the crap that happened with Jess last season where she was acting like she was the boss and a partner in this business, yeah, girl, I'ma tell you, no, I'm the final say. That way people know I'm the one who hired you, I'm the one who fired you. She'll tell you what to do, but you refer them to me. I think that's smart. So Kitty gonna say, well, I did kind of hire Drea back. And Charmaine's like, yeah, I don't know if I really mesh with her. And I just told you I was making the decision, so maybe you should have just called her and said, Charmaine ain't sure, but then it makes Kitty look like the fool that she is. I don't know, Charmaine, you want Kitty to, take charge, but then when she does, oh, let me do that, but you ain't there. So Charmaine says, well, tell Drea to come by so I can chit and chat with her. Oh, Lord, so Don's throwing this bachelor party. I'm surprised it's in the daytime. I figured this would be a stripper excuse. But I guess Ashley said, stop embarrassing me on TV and I'll let you cheat in peace. I just realized Don and Martell are the same person. Child, Four walk in and everybody cheering for him. For what? Why are we cheering him having a child out of wedlock that he really don't want with a woman he really don't like? This ain't nothing to celebrate. Child, this ain't a bachelor party. This is a wake for your single life. Don really up here talking about, oh yeah, don't call me my brother unless you keep me doing what I'm supposed to do with my family. As often as you cheat on Ashley, for real, you really gonna be up here pontificating about being a good black father? The only reason Ashley stays with you is because she is stuck on stupid. But that's how you like them. You wouldn't date a girl with a lick of sense. Now, we having a bachelor party. Why Ashley and Four's lady gonna roll up? I don't even know the heifer name, and Four probably don't either, so it don't matter. They ain't gonna be together in the season. Four, don't get on your wall. Wait, let me get this straight. You done told your mama that Four ticked you off. Then you gave your mama Four's number, so she texted him and cussed him out on your behalf, and now you upset they don't have a good relationship. This is why you don't complain to your mama about a one-night stand you got pregnant by, because he ain't never gonna act right. But then again, you should have known that from that bussy video he put out. Child, I knew he was a bottom hoe. I wouldn't have messed with him. And sure wouldn't have gotten pregnant by him. Then again, I can't get pregnant in the anus, but he'd be the bottom, so I wouldn't have to worry about pregnancy. Oh, that is the best part about being gay, not having to worry about pregnancy. I gotta be honest, this bachelor party looks like the most boring sausage party I'd ever seen. Ooh, I want to go home just looking at it, and I'm already here. Oh, we got games too? He got to pack a diaper bag in under 3 minutes? Oh, Lord, y'all are corny. Oh my God, they got him putting a diaper on a baby Think It Over, and he should have thought it over. You know what you should just be giving him? Some condom tutorials. That's what you should be giving him. So now the ladies show up, and Four is, of course, upset. I thought this was going to be a bachelor party. All men. I was loving this male energy, and now I've got to look at my pregnant girlfriend. Well, she ain't your girlfriend. Ooh, he don't want nothing to do with this woman. Nothing. I mean, you ain't happy to see the mother of your child? You ain't gonna go over and give her a hug? Because ew, women, no. Girl, you are like twink marks out here. So now Ashley gonna say, oh, I was trusting Don. I came here to, throw some ones and join the party if ass and titties was everywhere. You lying heifer. You couldn't wait to catch him in the act. And he knew, you know what, I'm gonna go on and do this in the day, and I'm gonna do my dirt on silent. That's all that's going on. He ain't embarrassing you in public. He's just cheating on you in private. So Don tell her he want to be in the room with her when she have the baby. Well, why it's your baby? You should be. You was there when you made it. You should be there when it come out. Oh, but now Nina's mom don't want her in the room. Wait, I guess her name is Nina too. Because the heifer who supposedly put out the bussy video, her name was Nina. But he don't want Nina mama in the room because she done cussed him out thoroughly. I would say this, if you gonna cling to Four as your family, then that's who should be in the room. Now, if you gonna move on from your sissy, then bring your mama. But you're gonna have to pick. Meanwhile, across town, Charmaine's meeting with Drea and telling her, look, I wasn't in it completely last year. I had too much going on, my personal, my mama, my baby. You know what was going on. Oh, Lord, now we've got Rai giving a tattoo, and I don't care. So now we got Four, his heifer, and the mama at the pedicure place. Because Four loves to keep his piggies tight. It helps set off his anklet. And he wears an anklet. So Four comes in on the defensive, very apologetic, and says, I just feel like you downgraded my character. I do a lot for your daughter. She got me on the 7th season, so the check's right. The mama gonna say, look, I wasn't trying to hurt you. I called you the devil because it came from love. I don't think you know how to love. You giving me a dysfunctional T, and Four is just too sensitive for all that. He like, ooh, Miss Girl, I don't know. I didn't mean to belittle you. I just want to know where you and my daughter stand. They stand apart and gonna try to raise this baby together, but he stands with Bussy. So she's saying, well, I was hoping that we could live together under the same roof, but he's not really feeling that. He's like, well, we clash, so I just wanted us to keep the friendship going, so I felt that we should live apart so that way you're not under any stress because I know the baby gonna feel stressed. Honey, just say I'm not interested in vagina. Say I'm scared of the pussy. I'm scared of the pussy. Oops, oh baby, I'm having a baby. Don't know what to do. I'm scared of the pussy. I'm scared of the pussy. She's like, look, I'm just talking about regular stuff. But he doesn't want you. He doesn't want regular stuff with you, and that's what you're missing. He's like, I'm trying to talk to your mom, but I'm talking to you. Honey, he doesn't want to talk to you. That's the thing. He wants to break it off. 4 needs to be honest. 4, I wouldn't say she's controlling. She just wants a relationship and you don't. So the mama end up on 4's side because she see the daughter flying off the handle. But 4 don't want no woman, and I think the mama see that too. Well, that was the shit, and I'ma see you soon for Love and Hip Hop Miami.